therapy simulator just delivered a session straight out of psychological thriller. The patient walked in nervous, left suspicious, and somewhere in the middle, I am pretty sure I witnessed a full personality speedrun. If this demo gets any more dramatic, I'm changing my name to Dr. Plot Twist. How's it, fellow adventurers? I'm Steph, and this is Therapy Simulator, the demo. A cozy but chaotic narrative game where you sit in a Manhattan office trying to untangle the spiraling stories of some very complicated people. With every choice, you can calm a storm, feed a delusion, or somehow start a new one. The city hums below, the clocks tick softly behind us, and one by one, the patients bring their secrets into the room. So, straighten your posture, sharpen your instinct, and let us see whether we are guiding people towards healing or simply improvising our way through another deeply questionable session. As we load in, I want to give a quick shout out to Jemboy, the solo developer behind Therapy Simulator. He has spent the last year building this entire game by himself, and he is trying to get it onto Steam's popular and upcoming list before release, which is on the 10th of December. If you enjoy this episode or want to support him, please go wishlist the game. It helps him more than you can really imagine. The link will be in the description down below. It will be just a link from myself that will send you to Keymailer. Just click on buy on Steam and it will take you to the Steam page and you can just click wishlist. It will really mean the world to me as well as the developer. So, let us go to your office and prepare for the day, okay? Let's walk fast. Let's just get through this. Okay, cool. Room 241, 240. Hey, I've got control over the who's got lights in the office and who's not. Ooh, nice. It would be nice to have some ambient noise, because I hear there is... Oh, we can close the curtains. I can hear the music. I don't know if it's copyrighted, so it's very, very soft. So, yeah. Let us check secretary. What the heck? So this is obviously, I'm assuming rather, that this is our employees that we're going to get. Storage room and stuff like that. And then... The key art of the game with the horse head, it looks like BoJack Horseman. So, I don't know. Oh, that's what the sound is. Okay, there is a lot of ambient. My bad, my bad. Let's just wait for the train to come past again. It comes quite often, I think. But yeah, the key art, it looks like BoJack Horseman. So, I don't know how that... Meow, that is. Damn, Spider-Man. Okay, waiting room. Let's check. We've got a whole lot of boxes and stuff. Open the calendar app. Assign a patient to 9 a.m. Monday and then start the day. John Sims to 9 a.m. Can I? How do I do that? Oh, just click properly. Yeah. I just need to do my job. Imposter syndrome. Ooh. So, yeah. Dude, I'm this way. So, if you have the knowledge of this... sit back and enjoy. I don't know too much. I'm not a certified therapist. Wait for your first patient to sit down. Invite them to your therapy room. John Sims imposter syndrome. Have a seat across from your patient. Talk to your patient about their problems. You can treat them however you like, but remember, your decisions will matter. Let's just close our door. Ensure the lights are on. I don't know if we paid the electricity bill. Just don't feel bad. Like, have a book here. Feeling for dummies. Feelings for dummies. Alright. Okay. Hey, John Sims. How are you doing? I've been a doctor, a police officer, and a construction worker, but nothing feels right. Stop whining and just pick something or... Oh my word. It sounds like you're searching for where you truly belong. What do you think is driving you to keep changing careers? Maybe I'm running from something instead of towards it. That kind of self-awareness is actually really valuable. What would it look like to stop running and face it? That's pathetic. Just commit to something for once. That kind of self-awareness is actually really valuable. I guess I'll just feel like I'm pretending. I guess I feel like I'm pretending in every job. You're being ridiculous. Everyone feels unsure sometimes. Feels like a fraud doesn't mean you are one. What would help you feel more authentic in your work? Every time I start feeling competent, I doubt myself completely. So, yeah, if I am correct, you guide the people into realizing their own things. You don't like say no, you're wrong, or yeah, whatever. But yeah, I think so. If I remember correctly, you need to be very neutral. You can't be biased to something. Yeah, my wife has a degree in psychology. I just need to start listening to people when they talk. Every time I start feeling competent, I doubt myself completely. Let's identify one specific moment when the doubt started creeping in. Maybe you doubt yourself because you know you're actually failing. Oh my word. Does this pattern appear on other areas of your life? Ooh, between 1 and 3. Let's identify one specific moment. Okay, let's try and see. When someone compliments my work, I assume they're just being nice. I usually think people are just being sarcastic. Your accomplishments are real, even if you can't see them yet. Maybe they're just being nice because your work is mediocre. What evidence do you have that they're not being genuine? Even if you can't see them. Genuine. You're right. I should look at the facts objectively. Maybe there's hope for me to change the pattern. Try not to waste this opportunity I've given you. Keep track of your wins, no matter how small. I believe in your ability to overcome this. Keep track of your wins, no matter how small. Try not to waste the opportunity. I know. So it's between keep track of your wins. No, I believe in your ability to overcome this. No matter how small. I'll see you next week for with my progress. Perfect, John. You can end the day by... Now this is what I'm talking about. This is a day of work. Please, John, don't close the door in my face. Whoa. I'm just imagining just a small Easter egg. You don't even have to have Spider-Man. Just have like a red and black blob on the front of one of these trains. Because this is, I'm assuming, New York? Maybe New York? Yeah, just imagine the other train on that side. Just have a red and black blob on the front. Is this the real time? Yeah, 9:35. This is awesome. I love this I love it. Okay, you can end the day by going back to the elevator. You are done for today. We got $200 for an hour sesh. Now this is what I'm talking about, bruh. Water time. Daily report. Patients. Patient treated. Yada yada. Experience gain 12. Karma gain 3. Office. Yeah. Start next day. Sweet. Bling. $200 for an hour work. Now that's what I'm talking about. One day when I'm big, I'll also make that kind of money. Usually they don't have these blinds open because of, I don't know, it's just that you don't have to see the people. Okay, so it's Tuesday. Anger management, loneliness, social anxiety, bipolar disorder. Zara. Anger management, social anxiety, and loneliness. Okay, cool. Let's start the day. Management. Oh, coming soon. Okay, cool. So, day started. Assist therapist, secretary, secret employee, therapy dog, oh, therapy cat, oh, therapy horse, BoJack Horseman. Coming soon. So this will all be in the full release on the 10th of December. I'm already freaking excited for this. Growth, hangout lobby, medical assistant. Okay, we are wasting time. I'm sorry. How are you doing, Zara? Bipolar? Nice. Welcome to my life. Sit down. I hope you are doing well. I should actually gap them out Patient waiting in the therapy room. I can't keep up with my moods anymore. They're all over the place. Sounds like you're just being a bit dramatic. Tell me more about how these mood shifts typically unfold with you. Let's start tracking your mood patterns so we can find what triggers them. Mood shift typically unfold. Tell me more about how these mood shifts typically unfold for you. It's hard to explain because it feels so random and unpredictable. Okay. Random feelings sound convenient when you don't want to take responsibilities. See, the time, does it stop at 9? Because there's our next person. It stops by 9. Okay, thank goodness, so we don't have to rush. Random feelings sounds convenient when you don't want to take responsibility. That unpredictability must feel overwhelming, but we can work through it together. Let's identify one pattern. No, we can work through it together. I'm not sure tracking will help, but I guess I could try. Come on, everyone feels uncertain about new things. Don't overthink it. Your willingness to try is the first step towards managing the condition. We can start small with a simple daily mood journal tonight. Towards managing this condition, it's just during manic episodes, I can't sleep and make terrible impulse financial decisions. Yeah, that's through and through bipolar. What happens, what patterns do you notice right before the manic episode typically starts? Shopping speed sounds fun. Maybe you should enjoy them while no, that's a problem. Have you considered removing credit cards from your wallet during your manic? No. What happens before the manic? I get really talkative and need less sleep for several days beforehand. Sleep is very important for bipolar. Does increasing talkativeness correlate with any specific stressors or seasonal change? The seasonal change is a big thing, so you just talk too much. That doesn't sound like, oh my word. Recognizing those early signs is crucial for managing episodes before they escalate. It helps to know, see, and they're smiling, awesome. It helps to know these signs actually mean something I can monitor. I feel more hopeful now that we have some direction to work with. You've been real progress today. We haven't done much actually. Progress today, recognize your patterns and seasonal trigger together, monitoring those seasonal patterns closely, and we'll adjust your management plan accordingly. Just don't let little hope make you forget real. Okay, monitor those seasonal patterns closely and we'll adjust. You made real progress today. Thank you. I really needed to hear today from you. It's only a pleasure, dude. Next up, anger, right? What's up, buddy? Have a lovely day, Zara. Good luck. Aaron Abrams, how are you doing today, sir? I like your mustache. It looks really good. We need to be nice before he gets too angry. A patient is waiting in the therapy room. No, we are here with him. I keep losing my temper at work, and it's getting me in trouble. Sounds like someone needs a nap before their next tantrum at the office. Let's work on some practical techniques you can use when you feel angry. What do you think triggers these anger reactions at work? I guess it's usually when people don't listen to my ideas. Next time it happens, step away from the situation for 5 minutes. So you get mad when people have their own opinions? That's a very common trigger, and we can definitely work with that. I'm not sure I can actually control it in the moment. Right, because giving you up before trying is such a winning strategy. Try counting to 10 and taking deep breaths when you feel it building. It takes practice, but you absolutely can learn to manage these feelings. Thank you, I really need to hear that right now. My boss said if I lose control one more time, I'm fired. We should develop a specific action plan to prevent that from happening. Let's explore what losing your job would mean to you emotionally. No. Well, have you considered just being less annoying to your boss? We should develop a specific action plan to prevent that from happening. Oh, let's explore what losing... No. What kind of action plan are you thinking of? Start keeping a log of when you get angry and what happens. You're making real progress by recognizing you need to change something. Do you write anger emails to or keeping a log? What makes you angry? That's actually a good idea. I can do that starting today. I feel like I finally have some tools to work with now. Remember to use the breathing techniques before you react at work. I believe in you. Keep practice and come back next week. Oh well, thank you for all the help today. Okay, awesome. You are Sebastian. How are you doing? Social anxiety. Dude, yeah. Come on. I feel the same. I feel the same. Can I? Yeah, I can close it. I don't want to close this. I would like to close this though. There we go. How are you doing, Sebastian? I can't go to parties anymore. Everyone stares and judges me constantly. Let's practice one small social interaction you could try this week. Everyone stares at you? Sounds like you're quite the celebrity then. What evidence do you have that people are actually judging you? Let's practice one small social interaction. I don't know if I can. What if I mess up? Small steps are okay. We'll work through this together at your pace. Start with just smile at one person. Nothing more complex than that. Maybe just stay home forever then. They'll solve everything perfectly. Small steps are okay. We'll work through this together at your pace. Thank you. I really need someone who understands how hard this is. Last week I had a panic attack just ordering coffee. Ooh, coffee could be nice. Next time, try focusing on breathing before you order anything. Over coffee? That barista doesn't even remember you 5 seconds later. What thoughts were going through your mind right before the panic started? I thought everyone was watching me fail and laugh inside their heads. Were other customers actually looking at you or focusing on themselves? Newsflash, nobody cares about your coffee order that much, seriously. Those thoughts aren't facts, they're anxious predictions your mind creates. That makes sense, I never thought about it that way. I think I understand my anxiety patterns a little better now. That awareness is the first step towards managing your anxious responses. Understand it doesn't mean you'll actually change anything though. Use that insight to challenge your thoughts when anxiety strikes again. I'll work on it. See you next session with my progress. Yes. Okay, cool. And you are loneliness. Brianna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yeah, this game is not a licensed therapist game. Not that I know of. So, it's just for the fun of it. And enjoy it, to be honest. I feel so alone all the time. Like, nobody really cares about me. When did you first start noticing these feelings or loneliness? And these feelings are real, not just the loneliness. All of the feelings and stuff is real. And if you have any of these, feel free to contact anybody. Join my Discord, and if you want to chat, I'm always happy to chat with anyone. I feel so lonely all the time, like nobody really cares about me. When did you start noticing these feelings or loneliness? So you're sitting around waiting for friends to meet. Okay, let's identify one small step you could take and connect with someone today. These feelings of... When did you first start noticing? I'm not sure. Maybe a few months ago when I stopped going out. That must have been a difficult transition for you to go through. What's one activity you enjoy before that could try again? Do you just give up and... No. I don't know if I can. It feels really hard to reach out. It's okay to feel scared. Reach out takes real courage. Sound like you're making excuses. What is your... if you send just one text to... Okay. It's okay to feel scared. Reaching out takes real courage. Thank you. I guess I just need to hear that is normal. The truth is, I've pushed people away before because I feel unworthy. What do you think this sense of unworthiness comes from? Pushing people away and then complaining about loneliness seems a bit... what would help you feel more worthy or connected? Connection and friendship. Worthy of connection and friendship. Where do you think the sense of... what would help you feel more worthy? Maybe if I worked on myself first, I'd feel ready for a relationship. Self-compassion is important, but you also deserve connection right now. What's one small way you could show yourself that care today? Work on yourself. It's just another way to avoid people, isn't okay? Self-compassion is important. I think I can try. So, if the red goes smaller, it's good. Healer of souls. So, blue is good, red is bad, obviously. So, if the blue is bigger, you're good. I'm assuming. I think I can try reach out, even if it's scary. I feel a bit more helpful about things now. Actually, I'm proud of your willingness to try. See you next week. Take that brave step and we'll discuss how it went next week. I'm proud of you. Thank you. I actually look forward to trying it this week. Not a problem, Brianna. You must have a lovely day. Good luck. Can I charge my phone? Oh, it's a spotlight. It's just not very bright. Imagine you put this on that you have to close the curtains and stuff like that as well. Put off the lights. Oh, that's cool. I love that. Okay, so let's just continue here. Rent, electricity, wages. All of this is coming soon. It will be in the full game. Store coming soon, so you can join the Discord. Then Harmony Rounds, Clarity Station, Mindscape Arts, Serenity Space, okay, that's cool. Therapist, Secretary, Secret Employee. Growth, I like these icons, so cool. Offline User, Healer of Souls. Okay, and that means we're done with this day. Ooh, let's just close our office door. This door is closed. Oh no. I would have loved to test one of the employees. Are we done for the day? I don't know. Oh, or I'm in the wrong elevator. Yeah, I'm in the wrong elevator. Nice. Balance $1,000. We made 800, so you make 200 a customer. Okay, a client rather. They're not customers technically. Okay, awesome. Okay, all of this is closed. I like that. I like that it stays closed. Then you have to open it again. That's really cool. There we go. And that one. We'll be right back. I just don't want that. That's quite cool, but I don't want that noise in my ear the whole time. Okay, calendar. Mood swings. Let's do it this morning. Overthinking from there. Existential crisis. Okay, let's start our day. Alexandra Thomas. Mood swings. Okay. Why is that a star and these don't have star? I don't know. Hi, Alexandra. Please come in. I want to sneeze. Okay, let's close the door. Perfect. How are you doing, Alexandra? My moods are all over the place and I can't control them. Let's explore what might be triggering these moods to change for you. Stop whining about your... Whoa, that sounds really difficult and I want to help you through this. I'm not sure where I start. I just happened to so suddenly. Have you tried keeping a mood journal to track the patterns? Take your time. We can work through this together at peace. Renew the journal. It affects my relationship and my work performance too. Your problems aren't that serious. Well, let's create a concrete plan with coping strategies you can use. Have you noticed if certain situations considered trigger the mood change? Now that you mention it, conflict situations set me off quickly. Makes sense. Recognizing the pattern is an important first step toward forward. Everyone deals with conflict. You're not okay. Let's examine why conflict triggers such intense emotion response for you. You're right. I need to understand the trigger better. I think we've made some good progress today. Keep tracking those triggers and we'll discuss them next week. Maybe next time you'll actually take this seriously. You did great work today. I'll see you next week. Thank you. That felt like a quick one. So we can actually have them come in earlier. Yeah, that should be fine because it stops right there. Okay, and then this is where you quickly go and grab lunch. Stuff like that. What are these other rooms? Would like to know, is this like assistant therapist? I thought so. I don't have that amount of money. 5 grand, 5 grand, 1,000. Accountant, marketing manager, storage room. Oh, that flash, it hurts my eyes. Okay, cool. Now I just used 1 grand for what? I don't know. Hangout lounge? Because I just can't hire the people. Coming soon. I want the therapy dog and horse. Oh man, I want that. Medical room. Oh, this game is really, really awesome. When's our next client coming? Right, yeah. What's up, Shamil? How are you doing? Overthinking. Please come in, dude. Please come in. They deal with the real world stuff here. I just want to close the door. How are you doing, Shamil? Shamil? I can't stop overthinking everything. It's driving me crazy. Sounds like you're having a mental marathon with yourself as the competitor. What do you notice happen if your mind right before the overthinking starts? Let's start by identifying one specific thought pattern you can... A lot of this stuff is the same, because that's pretty much, you have to identify where the things come from and then start working through it from there. I'm not sure, I can actually stop myself once it starts happening. Try setting a timer for 5 minutes and letting yourself overthink intentionally. It's okay to feel uncertain. We'll work through this together step by step. Thank you, I really need someone who believes I can get better. Every small decision becomes the huge thing I analyze for hours afterwards. Pick one decision this week and commit to spending only 10 minutes on it. Hours on small decisions, you must have the cleanest closet in town. Where do you think this need to analyze everything so deeply comes from? Maybe it comes from my childhood, where my parents criticized every choice. Maybe it comes from my childhood. Okay, so Sigmund Freud. Yeah, understanding that roots help us see why your mind develops the protected pattern. They must have been real hard learning to doubt yourself so young. So you basically just repaid your parents' criticism on endlessly. Okay, understand the root helps us see why your mind development this root pattern. That makes sense. I never thought about it before. I'm starting to see this might be something I can actually work on. Don't overthink this. Break through too much or you'll ruin the whole thing. Okay. Keep building on the awareness and practice the techniques we discussed together. We've made real progress today in understanding yourself. Well done, truly. This is really helpful. I feel like I understand myself better now. Oh, well done. Okay. Cool. Not a problem, Shamil. Really nice to meet you. I will see you next week, hey, buddy? Hey, how are you, Emily? Existential crisis. Yes. We're gonna see John fly through here some other time. Eating somebody on the road. How are you doing, Emily? I feel like nothing I can do matters and life has no real purpose. Let's start by identifying one small meaningful action you can take today. What specific moment triggers these feelings about purpose and meaning? Oh no, not another midlife crisis in the making, oh my word. Maybe it started when I realized my routine felt completely empty. Sounds like you need a hobby more than a therapist. Try adding one new activity to your routine this week. Recognizing the emptiness is actually an important first step forward. I'm not sure where to even begin with something like that. Pick one thing that used to bring you joy and do it tomorrow. Everyone struggles with baby steps. It's quite entertaining, really. It's okay to feel uncertain. We'll explore this together at your pace. Really appreciate you understanding and patient with me. I wake up every day wondering why I'm even
going through the I'm wondering why I'm even going through the motion. This pattern suggests you're disconnected from your core values. Going through the motion, how very robot of you. What's one activity? Okay, I guess I've been living on autopilot without really thinking about values. Write down 3 values that matter most to you by tomorrow. Autopilot mode, just like everyone else these days. Awareness is powerful. Now, we can work on recognizing with those values. Thank you for helping me this more clearly. I feel like I can direct now. When, even if small directions are better than your previous aimless wandering. I'm glad we could find a path forward together. Keep momentum going and check in with me about your progress. I'll do that. Thanks for believing I can move forward. Not a problem, dude. Not a problem. I'm just going to leave the lights on. We don't have to pay for electricity. I'll just turn that off. Otherwise, it's going to be too cold here tomorrow morning. Is that all, though? Yeah, that's all our patients for the day. Damn, okay. Not a problem, not a problem. I think we only do till Friday. I don't think the rest is available yet. Imagine your therapist sprinting past you while you walk out of their office and they're like, okay, toodaloo. Cool. Next day, this is Thursday. Yeah, so I think the demo is only till Friday. Feel free to go and check it out. Check out what the difference will be if you give bad answers and stuff like that. Elena. Insomnia. Ooh. Depression. Perfectionism. And mood swings. Nice. Okay, well, not nice, but good topics. Good topics. All of these topics are real topics in the world. So, yeah, reach out if you want to speak to anybody. Angie, how are you doing? Insomnia is a bugger. Feel free. Come on. Feel free. Not a problem. Are you... Okay, cool. I haven't been able to sleep through the night in weeks. Counting sheep not working out for you? What thoughts keep running through your mind when you're lying awake? Let's start a sleep journal to track your patterns. I worry about everything. Work deadlines, money, my health, everything really. Let's create a worry time earlier in the day. Those worries sound overwhelming, especially when you need rest. Maybe you should worry about getting thicker curtains instead. I'm not sure what will help, but I really guess I could try. Start small, just write down your bedtime and wake time. It's okay to feel uncertain about trying something new. At least you'll have time to finish that Netflix queue. Thank you, I really do help with this. My mind races the moment I lie down at night. Have you noticed certain situations make you racing through the worst? Try the 4-7-8 breathing technique before bed. 4-7-8 breathe. I don't know what that is. Sounds like your brain is running a marathon. You notice certain situations make you racing worse. It's worse after a stressful day at work, definitely. That connects between stress and sleep is important. What specific word situation triggers the most stress for you? Maybe you should just quit your job then. Oh, no. Connection between stress and sleep is important. You understand what I'm going through. I'm willing to work on step by step. Try not to overthink it. That's your specific... You're taking important steps towards better sleep. Start tonight and notice what changes by our next session. I'll do that. Thanks for the guidance. Not a problem. What's up, Simca Wilcox? Mr. Wilcox, I'm just gonna say that because your name is a tiny bit difficult, dude. I hope you're doing well. Feel free to sit down. I just feel empty inside, like nothing matters anymore. When did you first notice these feelings emerge? I hear you, and I'm here to help you through this. That's pathetic. You need to just... Nope, I'm here to help you. I don't know. It's hard to explain what I'm feeling. Take your time. There's no pressure to have all the answers. What's one small thing you could try doing different this week? Stop whining and... Okay. Thank you. I really appreciate your patience with me. I can't sleep. I've lost interest in everything I used to enjoy. You're being ridiculous. Plenty of people are okay. Let's create a sleep schedule and reconnect with one enjoyable activity. How long have you sleep? Has your sleep been disrupted like this? It's been at least 3 months of terrible sleep every night. Have you noticed any pattern in when sleep is hardest? That must be exhausting. You're carrying a heavy burden. 3 months isn't even that long. Stop being so damn, dude. That must be exhausting. You're carrying a heavy burden. Thank you for understanding how difficult this has been. I think I can work on between now and next time. I think I can work on this. You're doing great work. Keep taking care of yourself. Practice the sleep strategies and yeah, take care of yourself. I really appreciate your support. See you soon. Cool beans, Mr. Wilcox. You must have a lovely day. I'll see you next week. Remember to take your journal stuff down and all of that. Elena, perfectionism. Ooh. I don't know. Your jacket is quite wrinkly for a perfectionist. She didn't hear me. That was something that I said in my head. I can't submit anything unless it's absolutely perfect and it's destroying me. What if you submitted something good enough and saw that what actually happened? So you're stuck because you're too scared to be merely excellent? Where do you think this need to perfection originally came from? I'm not sure. Maybe the parents already expect the best from me? Ah, yes. Blame the parents when things get hard. Understand where it starts can help us change the pattern now. Could you try one task this week where you aim for completion? I guess I could try, but what if people think I'm incompetent? Incompetent people don't worry about being incompetent, you know. That fear makes sense, but what perfection actually keeps you safe? Let's set one small deadline where you submit something imperfect. I've missed deadlines and opportunities because I can't let go of detail. Do you think those missed opportunities might overweigh and implement submission? What would be one tiny imperfection thing you could do this week? Sounds like you're too busy. Maybe I could send one email without checking in 10 times. Excellent. Let's plan exactly when you send that email. That's a great start. How does that idea feel to you? 10 times? Sounds like you have plenty of free time. That's a great start. Terrifying, honestly, but maybe also a little bit freeing. I'm willing to try, even though it makes me really anxious. I'm proud of your willingness to try something different. Remember, action beats perfection. See you next week. I'm proud of you. Thank you. I actually keep wondering the first time. Cool beans. Yeah, what's up? Mrs. Lawrence. Mrs. Lawrence. Kamea? I don't know. I feel like I'm a Dragon Ball Z character when I say your name, Mrs. Lawrence. My moods are all over the place. You are mood swings? I can't remember. Can't control them. Stop whining about no. Let's explore what things trigger these mood things. That sounds really difficult. I want to help you through this. Not sure where to. I just happened to happen so sudden. Have you tried keeping a mood journal? It feels like the answers are getting a lot the same, like very similar to like for every patient. You're being take your time. You can work through this together at your pace. Things really come from here. I affect my relationship and work performance too. Let's create a concrete plan with coping strategies you can use. Yes, I'm willing to try anything at this point. Honestly, you're wasting my time. Start with deep breaths exercise when you feel the shift coming. I believe you have the strength to manage this successfully. Hopefully I can actually make progress. I'm ready to end the session for today. Try not to react to everything before your next practice those breathing techniques and we'll check in next session. I don't think I really helped her much. Honestly, I really don't think I helped her much. We didn't discuss anything. Kamea? Dunzo, okay. I really don't think we discussed anything. Just breathing techniques. Breathing. Especially if you sprint to the elevator to go home before your last patient goes home. Balance $1,400.
So my power went out and I couldn't finish day Friday. And yeah, unfortunately there's no save in the demo, so I would have to restart everything. But I think it's a good time to end the video then, as we've experienced a lot and we've seen a lot. So yeah, before we end this episode, I want to talk honestly about Therapy Simulator and give some construction thoughts. I really enjoyed this demo. It has a great vibe, the office is fun to explore, the topics are real, and the choices feel meaningful. But after playing a good chunk of the demo, I also picked up on a few things that I think could make the game even better. A lot of the dialogue choices repeat between different patients, and while that makes sense for the demo, I would love to see the full release go a bit deeper into each condition. These are real issues that real people live with every day. Bipolar disorder, social anxiety, loneliness, insomnia, perfectionism, anger management, existential crises. These are not just gameplay themes, they are part of real mental health. Speaking personally, I lived with bipolar disorder type 2 for years before I knew what it was. I felt everything, but I did not have the words for it. So I think even a tiny bit more depth or a bit of symptoms explanation could help players recognize patterns or understand themselves better, without losing the fun and humor the game already has. This game does not need to turn into a lecture or a book to teach people. Even small touches can make the emotional moments feel more grounded and impactful. Also, earlier in the episode, I mentioned the key art. I do like it, but I am still a little unsure if it reads as fun and light-hearted, or if it is accidentally looking like it's making fun of therapy itself. Maybe that is just the style, maybe it is intentional, but I am curious what you all think. And this is where I want to hear from you. Especially anyone watching who works in therapy, psychology, counseling, or mental health. What are your thoughts on the tone of this game? Does it feel respectful enough? Should it go deeper into the conditions? How do you feel about the humor? And what do you think about the key art and overall presentation? Your insight could genuinely help a solo developer who has been working non-stop on this project for an entire year. Speaking of that, a final reminder, Therapy Simulator is being made by one person, completely alone, and he is trying to get this game onto Steam's popular and upcoming list before release on the 10th of December. If you enjoyed this video or want to support him, please go wishlist the game and play the demo for yourself. It helps him more than you might realize. The link is in the description down below. And when you do that, just see how you feel about the conversations that goes in different directions, and feel free to comment down below what your thoughts are so that the developer can read it and see how they can improve it even more. Thank you so much for watching, thank you for being here, and take care of yourselves. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.